Hi you guys, it's Rowena. I am back with a new video. If you haven't noticed, just real quick, I changed my name. It used to be Rowena Renan. I got married earlier this year, so my last name obviously changed. So it's now just Mama Ro, and I'll be posting more videos about mommy things, hopefully. So, and my life is all about being a mama right now. So that's gonna be what's going to be going on with my channel, including obviously my huge love for planners. So I have been living in this guy for a little bit. I did take a break somewhat. I was trying other planners like the Midori. I have it here, which I will make a video about this soon. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched this for a while. This was for my pregnancy. My son is now 3.5 months, my second son, so I haven't touched that. I do want to get back into it soon. I just came back from a Bible journaling event with Shannon Noel at By the Well, and I'm excited to take these out and put those inserts in here. So yeah, I will make a video about that soon, and I've been using this guy for a little bit, and I'm ready to shoot this video, show you guys what's going on before I take a bunch of stuff out and start getting it full for the holiday season. So when you open it up, I have a bunch of page flags, and one kind of trick that I wanted to share was these came, goodness, here, let me bring them out. I cut these out, and it's very thick, as you can see. These are from the Target dollar spot, and it's just like this massive, such a generous, huge like amount of sticky notes and page flags on there, front and back. And I wanted to slip them in like this, but it's so thick, and this, this can easily get pretty full and a little too big. So I took a few off, like, let's see, this is the guy. I peeled them off a decent amount, just like an adequate amount to use up. And I like stuck them back to back. That way they're not just like, only this part is in there and the stickiness is just getting all over everywhere. So this is one little trick I decided to use with this planner to help me have more variety of what kind of sticky notes I want to use, and have it be able to be put in there and not worry about taking out all my stash of goodies, just plan on the go. So I have all that, even the stickies here. This is like one of my favorite sets. I got this from Barnes & Noble a long time ago, like years ago, and I have like a big one here, and then the small ones. I like knit and crochet, so all these sewing things, well, I've sewn a little bit, but nothing too big, like just hand sewing. I give major props to people that can use a sewing machine, because I'm absolutely afraid of them, really big time. So got those, and then I have washi samples. Another trick that you might want to try is taking the washi tape. Like, these are really massive. Let me grab it. So this is massive. This is like really thick. I have it on a few. Let's see. I like to cut it down. See, it's a little bit thicker. I like to cut it down. I just put it on my paper cutter. I just like lay it across here. I saw it from another planner video, I forget, but she just laid it down here and then was able to slice it. So you're kind of getting like 2 for 1 with that. So I like being able to just have 2 different types of widths, so I can pick how I want to put them down there, things like that. So I have those 2. And here I have these are really cute, perfect for the holidays. These were just from Michael's. It came from a little bit bigger sheet. Let me grab it. It came from this guy, It had 4 of these in a pack, and it was $1.99, and then I just used one of their online coupons. It was like a Recollections 50% off stickers and whatnot. I didn't know it would apply to this, but it did. So I got 4 sheets for $1. So I just cut them down to size. I have a few of these in here and then a few in my pocket planner as well. So we have that in there. I have a ruler in here, and then a teensy wincy little, I think I found this in the sewing section in Hobby Lobby a few years ago. I'm not sure if they still have it, but it used to have a little cover here, which I need to figure out a way to somewhat cover this section, keep it a little bit, protect my planner, you know. So this is really cute and perfect. It's like a teensy thin little scissor that you can just take with you when you want to cut things down, because I like to take page flags, like cut a little triangle in here and kind of make it look like an arrow, and I use that, which you'll see in a little bit. I use that for like for the dates for my dailies. So we open it up, and this is my puppy. Well, he wasn't a puppy. He passed at about age like 15. So I like to use these Project Life cards just because they remind me of him. He was my favorite part of my life. And as is my family, and I was preggies here. This was our wedding day. So I was like 5 months pregnant there. And that's our son, that's my hubby, and yeah, so that's like right when you open it. On this side, I have just a bunch of really inspirational little quotes, sayings, things that just inspire me to do the things I love and don't quit your daydream. I have a section here for goals and dreams. I think I'm debating, because I love this. I like hand stamp those with those tiny little stamp sets from Michael's. Let me see if I can grab those. So like these guys, these were only $1.50 from Michael's. So I just, oh shoot, actually no, I think this one in particular was from Target, and it was like $3 for the bigger ones, but my son started playing with them, and so they're like all gone now. But yeah, these are really cute to just customize anything like this, you know, if it's like a really important page to you and you just want to pretty it up with, you know, inks and stamps. That's a good way to do that. And so I think I'm going to put sticky notes, because this is what I did with my old with my setup last year. I had goals when I started, and I had a section for when I end that goal. So it's, you know, it really worked because it really held me accountable to make sure I was achieving that goal. Let me get rid of this glare. Okay. So the Zen things that was in the last, oh my gosh, look, that totally matches there. Like I said, I just came back from the Bible journaling, so my hands are all lovely and painted up from having way too much fun. It was amazing. So grateful for that. Thank you, Shanna Noel, again, and By the Well. So these are just the needs for my planner. I write down what I need in this planner or my pocket planner. This is going to just get random, I'm sure. But okay, so you guys know that I really like to just slit the pages, but these Target papers, I feel like the quality, they've gotten like way thinner than I remember. So I have started to, and they're so thin, and you know, you get so much in a pack, and they're so cheap, and you just want to get them all. So I've decided to just tape them. I use my yellow like glue tape. What is it? It's like a glue roll thing, and glue tape, something like that. And so I just tape the edges. I think I missed this corner, and then punch it, slit it. I think these will be these will hold up a lot better. So I'm excited to start using these instead, because these are just really thin, which that obviously helps if you're the type that really likes to pack your planner, throws pretty much everything in there. So I think that's going to help me. And plus, I don't like not writing on the other side. It's just, I like to open the planner like this, I guess, like this, and be able to see, like, I'm utilizing both pages. So that's what I prefer to do. So, like, I'm not sure if I said this earlier, but this was when we went to Portland for a mini trip. We like almost never vacation, my husband and I, and our little babies, because it's really hard. So when we did actually go for a little road trip, I wanted to hit some things, make sure we hit some things. So this was in the last planner setup too. It's just something about how it basically helped me achieve my goals. Just a little note to myself. This was September. I might mark off my husband's days off. The blue, I have somewhat of a color coordination for the most part, like purples for my Etsy store, Toasty Craft Room, or anything crafty in general. Blues for my babies. Pink is like happiness for me, like say I met up with a girlfriend or we just did something fun as a family. And then the dark blue is for my husband for the most part. Or I just use pretty washi to decorate things like that. So that was October. And November, I messed up on this guy for both. So I just reprinted these and I haven't filled it out yet. And then here's Christmas time, or December. I guess for me, December is just Christmas time. So I tried these inserts. I don't like writing off the edge of things, but these are the inserts that are in my shop. This was the first time I started using it, so I have this part. I don't like to fill this out until the end of the week, just so that I know, things go on. I'm having a tracker, and yes, I know it's very bare. I think I just didn't pay attention this week or something. Life is crazy with kids, I will tell you that right now. And I did not realize the depth of that statement until, of course, I had my own kids. But anyways, I like to track little things like what we're doing or anything that kind of went, that is like notable. And then up here, I'll write down kind of what happened this week, like kind of basic highlights, just so that when I'm flipping through, I can pinpoint pretty immediately, pretty fast what happened that week. And also things that will help me the following week. So I read an article sometime in college where it's one of the most effective things you can do as far as being successful or in any way, shape, or form, like just being a better mom or eating healthier and those things, is to reflect back on how things are working right now and seeing what's working, what you need to keep up with, identify those opportunities and strengths. So going forward, like here I wrote meal prep in advance. Like I was trying to cook, hot meals as soon as my husband came home, and we'd eat way too late. I'd be exhausted by then. So I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to cook like right before, or prep, we got a crock pot, we just figured things out from there. So this was bare. Don't be afraid of bare pages. That happens, you guys. You can't, the planner really keeps you focused. But if you're just, you don't have to write things down in order to do them. Like, I know that's so weird, but I used to be that way. It's almost like, oh, if I didn't write it down, like, should I not do it? Yeah, I know that's so weird, and I like probably can laugh at that I think that way, but when I realized, like, oh my gosh, no, like you can always like write it down later, like do whatever works for you. For me, I just like the process. I like being able to decorate it if I can. If I can't, that's okay too. There's so many different ways to decorate your planner, and just make it something that I think having a planner successfully is just having a system that you gravitate to, that you're excited to open up. One of the reasons why I rely so heavily on a planner, not only because I love it and I enjoy it, but because when I would write like notes in my phone, like in the notes section, I would never look at it. It's so easy to ignore your notes section. You know, you have to actually you have to press that button to get into that, and it's just this huge long list of things that you're not too excited to do. So even here, so writing it down, you know, doing whatever I need to do to make it exciting for me, you know, I look forward to, you know, filling in these little circles and knowing that, okay, that's off the list. That's, you know, that brings peace to me. So yeah, that's why a planner works for me, and I'm sure it works for a lot of people. So this is this week, and so we're at the end of this week, so I will write down like the highlights, things that happened, what I want to improve on for the following week. And then here are the dailies, and I don't use these every day. I did last year, but with 2 babies, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am so lucky if I can text back someone within 3 days. I'm so sorry, I feel horrible, but it's the truth. As much as I want to wish that I was better than that, I am, it's very hard for me. So these are the inserts I sell in my store in Toasty Craft Room, the printables, so just you can go crazy printing these. And I have 2 versions, and they're both available when you purchase it. I have the one where, let's see, where is it? Where it was broken down into must, should, and want sections. And then I just decided to get rid of the subtitles and just have a basic, clear to-do list for you. And that works for me. Just, you know, I can just sit down before bed or in the early morning and just, you know, brain dump whatever needs to happen that day, write it all out, write the schedule, what, you know, if we have a doctor's appointment or we're going to a family event at this time, you know, it helps me to backtrack. And you'll see little X's here, and that helps me because I will, you know, I'll have that moment of quietness and I'm like, oh, I need to do something. So I will check off like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. What have you gotten done? Oh, like 2 things. Okay, you can order this now. You can cut and freeze the fruit now. Like, just kind of knowing where I'm at in the day and seeing how much is left in the day gives me a good perspective and lets me know, like, okay, it's time to get these things done. You have an open window to do it. So that helps me so much. These little X's just, you know, in perspective, like when you have a good perspective, when you can, like, for me, when I visualize things in that way where I'm like, okay, it's 2 o'clock. My husband's going to get home at this time. Oh goodness, if I start the dinner now, like it'll be ready when he gets home and I can relax the rest of the night, you know, things like that. We want to have a good balance. We want to live a very, as much as we can, relaxed life, because having babies you're just on it constantly. So yeah, and I just started putting washi tape up here, and then just taking any sort of Target flags. And like I said, I like to use a lot of the glue behind these because we all know the Target stickies don't have the best stick. So I just cut a little tail in there and put it in like that, and it just really improves the look of the page really easily. So there's that. Took some notes. This was today. And then we got a few. And yes, I will be emptying out a good amount of these. Hence the reason why I'm shooting this video now. And so this section, I have so many dividers. I have about maybe 2 or 3 sets, and I'm sure several planner girls do too. So I just chose, instead of like having making a, you know, little divider tab thing, because I've seen those too, and those look really easy to make, but I was like, I have these, I can just decorate it and make it, you know, 20 times more enjoyable to look at. This was my baby. This was his birthday last year. He just turned 2. So I had a section. He was born on Halloween, so very fitting for all the Halloween paper. And just I have no problem having scribbles and crossing things out. It's not ugly to me. I think it's very clear. Just throw a box around the things that you want to focus on, or the winner, because I was writing like venue possibilities, party ideas, decor, guest, shopping lists, things like that. This is my Toasty Craft Room section. I have me and my baby, and me and one of my besties, Valeria, Valpak, girlfriend. She is boss woman at card stamps. She's just exposed me to so many great things. I'm so grateful for her, and that we were roommates in college. So just a little shout out, love my girly. And so I have this in here with pretty post-its. I'm not gonna lie, these are just so for decoration because I almost never reach for these. I'm lucky to reach for these guys, and I am glad that these are so functional that I am actually reaching for them more than trying to get into my craft space and figure out what matches with this. It's just use up your stuff. It's fun. And oops, so I throw a pen in here, usually a thicker just gel pen. And then on this side, I have a friction pen just for things, as long as something writes really well, which these, gel pens for the most part write amazing. But I like having the option of having an erasable pen just because I don't like how pencil smears so easily. I just remember in school, whenever I used a pencil, it would just get smeared. It's all over my hands. So this is a very, very good, for me, this is like always in either one of my planners. This is just solid for me to have, because if I make a boo-boo, it's easy to erase right then and there. And then I made this guy just to track sales in my Toasty Craft Room because I'm trying to put more stuff out there. I have so many things I love making, and I'm excited to share with everyone. Just decorated an old divider and use stamps here. Have my girlfriends. It's still fall right now, turning into winter soon. I like having planner stuff, laminate project needs. I wanted to make like a placemat for my son with, like, there's so many cool things you can do when you have a bunch of planner stuff. So this is the Christmas section with my family. That was our Christmas card last year. And then gift ideas, baked goodies that we want to give to people. This is some of that holiday paper. And this is the one from last year. And it's just, they're very different. Like even this by itself feels the same thickness as two of these new Target ones taped together. So that's, I don't know, it's interesting to me. So that's just one thing that's going to help me not have all these papers just flying out pretty easily, because I don't. Another reason why I like having the slits in the rings is because the babies, like my youngest is only 3.5 months, so he's always sleeping and he gets disturbed very easily. So I can't imagine myself trying to open and close these every time I want to be in my planner taking things in and out. So that helps so much to just be able to quietly lift these up. So then this is the Rowena section, where I think it's just things that basically don't fit in any other sections. They're more just like for my personal wants. This is like live beautifully. Like I need to have a better regimen just to take care of myself more. Like I am so devoted to taking care of my babies and my husband. It's like you need to take care of yourself too. I have not filled out anything in here. I have ideas. I already know what needs to be in here. I just haven't filled them out. So this needs me right now. Fitness, and because I got pregnant and I didn't want to, I have a tendency to overwork myself in so many different ways. So I just needed to be very relaxed just to carry my baby the best way as possible. So I have I've only really worked out twice the whole time ever since I've given birth, and that's okay. It is okay. I'm carrying babies all the time, so that in itself is a huge workout, so that's fine. But when I do the Kayla Itsines, I'm not sure how you say your last name, but there's 12 weeks, so I broke it down into 3 sections, and I'm still trying to pick what I want to put in these. I'll honestly probably just write these in sticky flags, just so that in case I want to switch them out. So each 4-week checkpoint, I'd like to reward myself with something just to keep myself motivated when that does happen. And these came from a planner from Michael's. It's a lot bigger. I just cut off certain sections, and I'm gonna fill these out with like ideas, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks ideas, things like that. I'm just relaxed right now. I'm not too stressed about health and nutrition right now. For the most part, we eat pretty well. We focus on a lot of veggies in our house, and like I said, we're always holding a baby, so we're always carrying like 15 pounds or 30 pounds worth of wiggly weight. So that's a workout. Bending over, picking them up, that's a squat. So there's that. And baby section, this is funny. This is cute. My brother made this. It's my Vance. Well, he's 2 years now. This is him when he was a lot younger. He was watching my baby, and he decided to like Photoshop him on a galloping horse. So this is very lovely. This was when we were having our gender reveal party, and we found out it was a boy. Very interesting, because we thought it was going to be a girl, because it was just, the pregnancy was completely different from our son. So that was very, very, very funny and exciting when we discovered it was a boy. So these are the things for Vance's room, and this just helps so much. I remember because all within the last year, we got pregnant, we moved, we got married, we gave birth. Like so much has happened, and my son's room was just insane. Like we were still trying to move things in, so like I know I wrote these down. It might have been I was like half asleep, who knows. I mean, I'm nursing my second child all the time, so I think at one point I wrote all this down. I didn't even realize it, and I just went into his room, and I had such a plan of attack in my head simply because I wrote this down. And they kind of say that as well, like when you're studying in school, just writing things down helps with you remembering to do that thing. So it serves you well to write things down in your planner. You don't have to have it open in front of you and go down the list as you do things. It just stayed in my head. I remember I was telling my husband, I was like, oh my gosh, I just like went in there and did all these things. And then I was going through my planner. I was like, oh my gosh, I wrote every one of those things down. So there's a reason why that plan was so clear in my head. And I was able to remember all of it so clearly when it came time for me to clean up and organize his room. So very helpful. It's still going. Functionality wise, it's there, but we need like a few pictures up, things like that. And diaper bag essentials, because don't you know, you carry a lot when you have 2 babies. Entertainment for Vance. Babies want all of your stuff. They can have their baby version. They don't want that. They want mommy's and daddy's stuff. So I'm trying to find a cute kind of kid's wallet, or maybe figure out a way to make one for him that's very durable, like maybe those duct tape wallets, pair of keys, things like that. And then I have a bill tracker in here. I made an insert, but I don't think I liked it too much, so I have not touched that. But we need to figure something better for that. Just one of these that came with a Franklin Covey planner from, oh my goodness, like 5 years ago. So I have some of the Mombi stickers in there. And then these are just embossed hearts that were stamped. Stamped and embossed. And these are just the little stickers from Daiso. And then I just put a few pictures of us in here in the back, and then I don't have anything back here. So that is my planner set up for now, and I will be gutting the good amount of it to make room for all the Christmas joy that needs to be in here. So thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing, and holding out, because I know I have not been posting enough videos at all. I completely apologize, and I've been busy, I promise. I've been using planners, I just haven't had the time to shoot them. So I hope to shoot a lot soon and keep up. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Bye.